Lindy, you know what's really annoying?
Is it even more annoying than you talking with your mouth full and smacking your lips?
Dude, yeah, like way more annoying.
Oh god, what?
Vegans.
Oh, yeah.
They are annoying.
We can agree there.
Yeah.
Why do you think vegans are annoying?
Oh, there's so many reasons, but I'm gonna tell you 5. 5 reasons vegans are annoying. Well, starting with number 5, they think their diet alone is gonna like change the world or something. What's up with that?
So here's the thing. I know it seems like vegans think that they're changing the world with their diet, but they're not trying to change the world with their diet. They're trying to encourage other people to change theirs. If we had everyone in the world going vegan, then we would have a change in the world. By promoting it, there's going to be change.
So what are some of the ways that going vegan helps the world, the environment?
Well, for one, there's more pollution in the world from the animal industry, from cow farms, from pig farms, than there is for the entire transportation system in the world. So if we really want to do our part by changing the world, by stopping climate change, vegan should be your first step. It should be your first step. It shouldn't be your only step. I mean, you should cut down your plastic. You should get eco-friendly cars. You should do all that stuff too. But your first step, and probably your most important step, would be changing your diet. Our diets alone aren't going to save the world, but the key word's alone. We're not alone if people would listen to us and consider that maybe this is the way to go.
How's it going, ladies? What can I get for you today?
Hey, I actually think I'm gonna have this burger, but is it made out of like plants or like cow flesh?
Yeah, and then, sorry to interrupt you, but also like on the cheese, like is it made out of cow lactation or is it like actually like ethical?
Well, the cheese is cheese and the patty is made of meat. We've been talking about getting a vegan patty, but we don't have that right now. I can ask.
So there's nothing we can eat except like fried broccoli?
Like, do you guys have broccoli?
What should we eat?
Like, is it organic broccoli?
Yeah, like where'd it come from?
Do you have avocado by
What
chance?
animals are in the process of that broccoli?
Is it only organic though?
And what's your shirt made of?
Yeah, that doesn't look vegan. That looks like, is the
check
oil
for you.
also shared by your nasty animal
by your
products?
flesh?
Sometimes we...
You know what? We'll just take the wine.
Yeah, we'll take that check.
Oh,
Check, please. Check. Reason number 4. You go out with a vegan. They have to ask their waiter all these questions about how the food's prepared. They don't trust anything. They're reading the ingredients on everything you buy.
That's the worst.
Like if I went to your house, I'd be just fine. But if I go to my parents' house, you better make sure that they're reading the ingredients. Imagine that you're a server. We both work at Starbucks, right? Mm-hmm. People ask us what our stuff's made of. We have to take time out of our work shift to go check ingredients.
This is true.
It's annoying, but I also respect it because, I mean, it's what, honestly, if more people went vegan, there would be more vegans. There would be more vegan options at restaurants. We wouldn't be so annoying, would we?
Oh, she went there.
I think a lot of people don't realize, like, with people that aren't vegans, when they just want to get, like, a hamburger with no pickles, we don't ever give them a hard time for like, oh, why, you don't like pickles? What's wrong with pickles? And so they don't understand that when you're an actual vegan, like you don't want to eat that, and you have every right to eat whatever you want because it's just your choice, just like they have a choice. You have a choice.
And to us, animals and animal products aren't even like consumable items. It's not actually food. So we are bugging the waiters and waitresses because we don't want to consume dead flesh.
Right, I mean,
secretions and
that
type of thing.
We should have the right to do that, and we're not even mean about it. We're very nice. We don't say like, hey, is there any animal flesh in your... No, like, we're polite, we're kind, we treat people well. All we want is our food made the way that we want it. If I had, like, celiac disease and didn't want gluten, would you, like, I don't know, would you get annoyed that I wanted to know if there was gluten?
Or if she wanted to eat keto, had to make sure.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean...
I think people don't mind if you have an allergy. It's because you're actually choosing this. They find that annoying.
It won't kill you if you eat it one time.
But if you flip that around... and you're like, okay, so I'm choosing this and that's annoying, but people with normal diets, non-vegans, they make choices all the time about their food and they never get a bunch of crap about it. Yeah. So why should vegans?
Yeah. It's really just about giving the customer what they want. And
also with checking ingredients and stuff at the grocery store and stuff, you have to think there's a lot of people that are health conscious as well, so they want to check like the protein on their products and they want to check how many carbs it has, and we're doing the same thing, just more for cholesterol.
So we can annoy you or we cannot. I mean, I really think the choice is Up to you.
It's all your mindset.
It's all your mindset.
All your mindset.
Positivity.
But I will tell you one thing that's really annoying about vegans.
What?
All right, it's number 3 actually. They're judgmental. Wendy, help! My leg! My leg!
Oh, your leg's broken. It's probably because you're not vegan.
Wendy, my leg! Y'all are judgmental.
Yeah, okay, so people always...
Let me eat my burger.
Most people think that vegans are judging you harshly, like thinking negatively of you, and that's not really it. Or at least not for me. Like, I don't feel like I look down on you. I don't feel like I respect you any less. I don't agree with it, and I try to redirect maybe your mindset or your approach to food. That's how I try.
Like, personally, it doesn't even, like, anger me. Like, I'm not like, oh, look at them eating.
It's not that I'm judging the person. I'm judging our society and our race, like our human race, that we allow ourselves to do that. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not judging each person individually and looking down on them or disrespecting them as people, as individuals. I'm judging our society and the way that we look at food and the way that we allow ourselves to do that. So, I mean, I really don't mean to offend people, and I try not to say something. If I see someone eating a hamburger, it's fine. It's whatever. I hope me eating meat in front of you doesn't offend you, and I'm not offended. The animal that you killed is offended. I'm not offended. The baby calf that was stolen from her mother is offended for the piece of cheese.
So sometimes I wonder, because there are judgmental vegans, but majority of them don't judge, but I wonder if that portrayal of the judgment is actually occurring in the mind of the non-vegan. Like, they're projecting that on you because they already feel guilty. Like, oh, you think you're better than me? No, I just want to eat my meal.
And for example, like, I'm not judging anyone who's, like, not eating a vegan meal. But, like, before I went vegan, I never really thought about the process of how, like, my burger became a burger. I was like, oh, this delicious hamburger.
Like, I've been eating this since I was a kid.
Yeah, but, like, after watching, like, actual, like, slaughterhouse footage and, like, documentaries, like... I know the process, so I know when that person is eating that, it's like, oh, like, it just kind of makes you sad. Not from a place of judgment, but from a place of, like, compassion for the animal, not hate for the...
Yeah, like, it's kind of the mindset, like, we don't need all of this cruelty to be nourished, to be happy, to be fulfilled. We don't need it. It's literally just our cravings, like, our taste buds are like, I like that. But, like, it's just, I think it's selfish, and that's all. Like, I think that we as a society, as a species, can do better. I think we're better than that.
And the great part is today there's like so many vegan alternatives to anything you could possibly want. So that also makes it hard sometimes because like I know when my friends eating the burger, like they could be having a really good like Impossible burger or Beyond Meat burger.
Or I mean,
can I just say it? What's wrong with being judgmental? Like when we judge people for smoking, people make a comment about like, hey, I don't want you to die of lung cancer. Stop smoking. We don't be like, oh, you're so judgmental.
I mean, there is positive judgment. There is critical judgment, like constructive judgment. I mean, if you never judged anything you did or anything anyone else did, we would never see progress. Right. You should constantly be making judgments. Maybe the word judgmental is wrong. We should constantly be making judgments about what we're doing. We should. And that's how we're going to grow as a society, as individuals. Reason number 2 why vegans are very annoying. Vegans think they're better than everyone else. They think they're all high and mighty. They think they're superior. They look down on others.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've noticed the same thing. And sometimes before I was vegan myself, like I kind of got the same vibe. Sometimes I was like, man, they think they have something figured out that I don't. But then, once I started watching documentaries and looking into it, I realized that honestly, like, they did kind of have something figured out that I didn't. They had a different connection. There's this amazing quote I actually read on Twitter the other day, and it said, do better until you know better, and then do better. And once you realize that being vegan, not necessarily being vegan is better, but like making that connection, sticking up for the animals, being compassionate, taking control of your health, and like, accountability for what you're doing to the environment. Like, once you realize that going vegan can contribute positively all that, you want to do that. You want to be better.
And you could even go better than that. I mean, I could go all organic. I can constantly improve. I haven't made it. I'm not on a pedestal. I'm just doing what I can.
Right. And I think another thing to note too about veganism is like, even for us, like, we don't think we're better than anyone else because for 20 years of our lives, or not as long for her because she's been vegetarian before she was vegan. But like we ate meat and we drank milk and cheese, so like we understand.
Yeah.
We understand that it's a process and that, you know, we don't expect everyone to wake up the next day and be like, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, I was
Cut it all
vegetarian.
out.
I was vegetarian for 10 years, and I didn't want to go vegan. I didn't. Like when she started telling me about it, I was like, no, like I'm already good enough. I'm already vegetarian, and then I was like,
always do better.
Yeah, I was like, but why do I think I'm good enough when there's the stuff on my plate was still promoting cruelty, and so constantly staying in check.
All right, are you guys ready for the number 1 vegan annoyance? Yeah, so we were sitting in class and my friend like mentioned this trailer she had seen and it looked really good, so we decided to go to the movie theater and we went and watched it. It was awesome.
Was it?
A movie, yeah.
Oh, what was it called?
I think it was called like Happy Man.
Oh yeah, I saw that movie, or I saw the trailer. It made me really sad because
Why?
there was a cow in it, and it just made me feel sad about all the cows that are killed just so people can eat meat.
Yeah, like I just saw, like I was eating a vegan burger the other day, and I just saw a cow across the street, and I'm like, man, good thing I'm
poor
eating this
cow.
vegan burger.
Man,
Yeah,
but
crazy.
the person across the restaurant was eating a regular burger. Think about.
Man, my vegan diet. Let me tell you guys something. Like people don't realize, like, well, you poop so much. I just don't stop pooping.
And they're
I
like
just
perfect
poop
nuggets.
all the time.
They're like.
I don't know why more people go vegan.
I don't know. Like I'm so
Like
regular, I can feel the regular, and it's just
My
radiating
car
in
went
my
vegan.
body.
It went from like 30 miles.
I
I used to be really clumsy.
It's gonna
And ever since I changed my diet, like my clumsy
Yeah,
gets
it's
I don't even have cholesterol.
It comes out
I don't even have cholesterol.
It also has
I've been
zero
so
calories.
lucky.
It is.
So the
Vegan.
life from the vegan patty goes
Vegan.
to that. Like
Vegan.
veganism is so awesome. Why doesn't more people just go vegan?
It's all they talk
Oh
about.
my gosh, it's all they ever talk
It's
about.
like it's their only trait.
Please
They're
don't
vegan.
go to a party with the vegan
No.
because that's all you're gonna hear about. Why? Why is it that that's all vegans ever talk about? Well, passion. We're
All the passion.
passionate about it. There is so much positivity that I've found with veganism.
Like we know how good it makes us feel. It's like we want to share it with everyone.
Why wouldn't
feel
we
this
want to
good.
help everyone else figure this out too? When people complain to me about their health issues, when people, they go to the doctor and they realize their cholesterol's through the roof and their blood pressure's through the roof, and so when somebody comes up to me and they complain about skin disorders, or they complain that they went to the doctor and their cholesterol's too high, they complain that they have heart disease, when they complain that they have type 2 diabetes, I don't want to give them a pill. Whole food, plant-based diet. That's what's really going to help them. Like, that's it.
And we want everyone, it took us a long time to come to that realization. So it's like we constantly talk about it because we want to inform others and share our experience and let people know, like, hey, there's just some resources you can check out. I know, like myself, I'm always like, hey, you should watch this documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, and it's not
like we just want to
it's
share
not that
it.
we're information spamming you because we're bored and we want ourselves to look better. We are giving you information to help you because maybe people just don't know. Because I didn't.
One other thing that some of my friends and family have said too is like we've already had this discussion, so I understand because I'll bring it up repetitively sometimes. But I will say, the person that made me go vegan, I watched her for years before I went vegan. So it's not that I want to like constantly tell you all this, but I know that it takes time to like take this information and process it. Because at first I was like, how dare her telling me how I should eat? So sometimes it just takes time for you to like hear the information, digest it, really consider it, and at first sometimes you'll be defensive when you're getting the information, but after you think about it and actually put your own research into it.
Another thing I think too is veganism takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time and energy. Like in America today, to have a vegan diet, you have to like be mindful of what you're eating and constantly like watch your diet, buy things from the grocery store. And when you do something with that much effort, with that much mindset, you can't help but talk about it, because when you hang out with people you hang out with family members, you're going to talk about what you've been doing for the last week. And then what's fresh on your mind is this busy vegan diet that you've been focusing on.
It's not even a diet so much, it's like an actual lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, yeah. I mean,
so it's all aspects of your life. You start being compassionate more to your coworkers or your siblings. Think about how your actions are going to affect others before you make certain decisions.
Yeah, like you feel more united with everything around you.
So hey, thanks for watching our first video. Please subscribe and give us your thumbs.
Yeah, give us all those thumbs.
Your vegan thumbs.
Those thumbs.
Some comments.
Yep, tell us how we can get better. Tell us more if you have requests for our next topic.
Tell us why we're annoying.
Tell us why we're annoying.
Give us some. Thanks for watching the V Word. Be out.